lucky girl. No good things come to me, flow to me, move to me. Everything works out for me.
All right, hello all. Welcome back to another vlog. Today is Sunday, August something. Don't remember what exact day it is. It's August 16th. So we recently had a tornado here in Illinois, which left me without power for like 5 days. So I'm just now getting my power back on. So I haven't had a chance to really go around and look at fall decor and stuff like that. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna do today. Gonna try to get a couple shots. Yeah, it was bad. My steps detached from my house. It was in my driveway, trees down, flooding, just the works. So, it was just like, which was actually kind of cool because I kind of bonded with my dad a lot. We went over, we talked a lot of things. So I am definitely was feeling that, everything happens for a reason. So today we're going, let's see. You can see my little shoes, little 5-toe joints. So we're going to go. So yeah, my son was supposed to start school last Thursday, but because of the storm and there was no power and stuff, they pushed it back, canceled it. So, which was good because he actually got his haircut and the last of his school clothes and stuff came in the mail. So now he's fully going to be fresh and all of that for the first day. So yeah, so like I said, we're gonna go bop around. So we're gonna go bop around, and there's my purse. Yeah. So yeah, let's get to it. We're gonna get out here in the sun. It's about 80 degrees, and hopefully it does not rain again for a mere century. You know what I'm saying? So, because I'm so over it. I'm over the rain. And it definitely puts something in perspective for me. Like, I think it's time to think about looking at other places to live besides Illinois. I mean, I have 2 years to figure that out because my son graduates from high school in 2028. We're almost done with 2026. So really, I just look at it as a year for me to figure something out because I just feel like it is just really ridiculous. Every time it rains, you're on edge now. It's going to be a tornado. It's going to be, the wind is going to blow your house over. The wind is going to damage, you're going to be without power. You're not going to be able to work. I just think that's just a crazy way to live. And the reason why, I've never been interested. Well, I lived in down south when I was a little girl. I lived in Raleigh, North Carolina for a little bit. And I enjoyed it, but I was a kid then. I do still have people I know there, but I remember as a kid when it would snow or when it would thunderstorm and stuff like that, or if they had a tornado warning, me and my sister, we would fly and come home to be out of the midst of that because down south, it was like, they would shut down for the snow. They wouldn't drive. It'd be shut down for weeks, days. Tornado, obviously, people going crazy. So now just to be living in this every single time it rains, like literally every single time I see rain in the forecast, and I think it's not just me, I think it's everybody. I start to be like, cringe a little bit, So that's just no way to live. I feel like it's just not. And so that's why I say a lot of things happen for a reason. This time allowed me to bond with my dad, and we talked about a lot of stuff. He's for sure is going to move, and yeah. So it just, it just puts things in perspective. There's Frisky trying to say hello. But yeah, so I'm just not feeling it. So my son is a junior, so after that, I think we might have to vamonos because it's just like, what's the point of this? And then I currently, my situation right now, I'm living in a manufactured home. Well, I've always have lived in them. I like them or whatever. But yeah, when the tornado happened, I was at work and I was really scared because I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to go home and my house is going to be blown over. Because I mean, manufactured homes it's not the greatest material. It's, very thinly or whatever, but You know, I was really worried, you know, even though like I have insurance and all of that, you still just don't want to deal with the aftermath of having to deal with that, you know, insurance companies and stuff like that. So let me show you, like, see my steps. Well, my dad, and then my dad came to say today, y'all. So my steps are currently still kind of slightly disconnected, but this whole thing was in my driveway. Like in my driveway, literally. So, you know, I am a daddy's girl. My dad came and handled it, did things for me with my generator because I didn't know how to work it. I didn't know how to, like, what do you do? So now for the next one, I'm kind of more prepared, but still, I don't want to live my life like I'm scared to go grocery shopping now. You know, I don't want to really like fill my crib up because I had to throw away all my food. I don't want to fill it up because it's like you spend money on food and then have to go and waste. And this is not the first time this happened. This is the third time this has happened this summer where my power has went out, and each time it's happened is it gets gradually longer. The first time it went out, it came back on like the next day, well, like in the middle of the night, so it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and came back on. Then the second time my power was out for 2 days, like 2 days, came back on the third day, this time 5 days. So yeah, I'm not a fan right now. So it's just, I'm really, really thinking about that. Don't really know, set in stone for sure, but I have a couple places in mind that, you know, I will, you know, start to look at. It's just like, wow. And I love my city. I love home. I love being from Chicago, Illinois. I love being here and stuff like that. And the food is great, but I cannot continue to live my life on the edge where rain is going to potentially do more harm than good. You need the rain for your grass or whatever, but who wants to, you know, again, think about losing things in the process of it just raining. So, yeah. So I'm going to do some fall decor, I'm going to try to get a little bit of groceries. Like I said, I'm not going to get much because I'm just not in me to fill up my crib. So I'm just going to get little pieces here and there, you know, like food, just enough to last me because it's supposed to be more rain, thunderstorm in the forecast. So anyway, that's enough of bumping our gums. Let's try to go get a couple shots out in the stores. Here we go. Okay, so we have made it to Kirkland's. I have a coupon for Kirkland's. I received a thing saying 25% off your purchase, your entire purchase, so whatever you get. And then I also see at the door they're saying fall porch stuff 50% off. So we're gonna look at that. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna see if I can get some shots now. I am in Cherville, Indiana. It's a little wishy flippy floppy sometimes when I come in some of these stores, so I will see how the vibe is or whatever and try to, you know, capture some stuff. But I do want some porch stuff, but I'm so scared, y'all. I just, you know, this is my little bag for today. Cute. I'm so scared because you know what I'm saying, like I want to get the porch stuff, but then it's just like, man, if it rains again or storms again, I don't want my stuff to blow off and blow away. You know, is that too. So I don't know. Well, we gonna see. But for sure though, I will get a door reef to put on my door because I have a screen door, so that should be protective. But it's just a little, you know, who knows. So let's go take a look-see. All right, y'all, we are in here and it is not a lot of people in here, so this is really cute. Really, really cute stuff. This is good. I like it when it's empty. So, flowers, vases. Very cute. How cute are these pajamas? Super, super, super cute. Cute. So like those mats have bows on it. Got the Halloween stuff. Really, really cute. All the sweaters. This is super cute. Okay, so that was good. I got a lot of good shots. You know, wasn't nobody really in there, so I love that. So what did we get? I got a bunch of like smell good stuff. They didn't really have, let's see, they didn't really have like the door, the little porch signs. So I got this mat. It's like 3 pumpkins on it. So I spent $30 and I got some smell good stuff. So it's just turning it all kind of ways. Whoops. So it's a orange pumpkin, a brown pumpkin, and then a green pumpkin on it. It's really long for the front door. So I love that. And some smell goods that I got that smells really, 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 really good. Smells really good. So yeah, let me see. This right here. Ooh, that smells so good. So I'm gonna leave this in my car actually. This smells good. So I got a bunch of those. I kind of like, those are hard because the scent don't last long, but when they do, you know, it smells really good. So yeah. So let's see. Put that all the way back. Home Goods looks absolutely not the great, like very crowded, not liberating at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably go back home, and then pull out what I do have and start putting that up, decoration wise. Cause really, I don't need much. Cause I have, well, you know what? No, I'm telling a story. So I do need a sign that says like "Hello Pumpkin" or "Welcome" or something like that, because I don't have it. But again, I'm just so, I don't know. I'll maybe look for one, but I'm very skeptical about it because of the weather. So yeah. So we will conclude back at home. This is gonna be like a short vlog because of the weather, this wasn't really the greatest, and so a lot of street lights aren't working, so it's really hard to navigate and drive out here. So yeah. Okay, we are back in the house from shopping. So I didn't pull out the rest of my fall stuff because I have an big thing of wasp in my shed. There's a fly in here. So yeah, so didn't do that. So I'll do that at nighttime, or when it rains again, I'll pull that out and then I will start decorating. So yeah, tomorrow is the first day of school for students. So bittersweet. I'm a little on edge. I'm ready to get this year over with because he's a junior, but at the same time, it's a lot of firsts for him and navigating. So we hope he do okay with that. So we will come back with the finishing another day of decorating, putting some pieces up, and we'll go from there. So it is another vlog day. I'm currently right now dropping my son off for his first day of school, and he is attending a college program. So I'm waiting for the doors to open so he can be done and over with come his senior year. That is a junior. Say hello, junior. Say hello.
Yo.
Okay. Keep it up. So you're going to want something later, and the answer's going to be no.
Hello.
Now we say hello. All right. So, yes. So we are at Prairie State College. It is really big in the inside. They have remodeled, and the inside is really different. So, first steps into adult life. It's like a bittersweet moment. Not sad, but I'm happy at the same time. Okay, hi, and welcome to another vlog. It is now Saturday. So, what have I done? So I finally have did my fall decor. So I will show you that in a second. It came out really, really good. So my goal was I wanted to go to like Hobby Lobby. I did go to Kirkland's, as you saw, but I wanted to go to Dollar General, I believe, because I was seeing like they had a lot of stuff, but I ended up going to Dollar Tree and it came out really, really, really good. The Dollar Tree stuff. So yeah, so today, just gonna show you that, and then we possibly will go to, I'm not sure. I think I will go to an outdoor mall because it looks really, really nice. I mean, not looks, it feels really, really nice outside. So that's what we'll do. So I'm just kind of priming up my face right now. And I'll do like light makeup today just to, you know, just step outside in the sun and get that going. Because I really feel like I'm getting really good at my makeup myself. So, and I don't, you know, like today is kind of hot, so it's definitely not a lash day because lashes really irritate my eyes. But yeah, so I got a lot of stuff at Dollar Tree. I got up this morning and I have been up cleaning and decorating since about 3 a.m. And it was very a stress reliever because I have a lot going on. So I will fill you in momentarily as we go through looking at the fall decor of the home. So yeah, so now let's get, you know, to showing you. I'm in my office / beauty room right now. So we're gonna go look at the living room and stuff first. So there we have it. I did the little leaves. Now I got this from Dollar Tree. These pumpkins are from Hobby Lobby. I had these little throw pumpkins for the couch. I've had those for quite some time, for some years. So I just pulled that out of my shed. And then up at the top, I don't know if you can see. Well, wait, let's, boom. All right, let there be light. So the little leaves, so they're $1.50 a piece. And you can see the little pumpkins I have up there. And then up there, I had the 2 pumpkins and little, what you call it? Towels. And then so let me turn this on so you can see the full effect. Over there in the corner, this is also from Dollar Tree. Now of course these were $6. And then here is my table. Now my table I just love. So these are little dinner mats I had for a long time ago. These chair covers I had bought a year ago, and I had a different table and chair set, and then that's the little thing it says autumn vibes. I had a different type of chair, so they do look kind of tight or whatever because the chairs I had before, you know, it fit kind of better, but whatever, we'll go with it. And of course, you know, I had to keep the plastic on there because I do not want my cat to scratch it up and mess it up. So there's that. Then over there in the little corner, really, really, really cute. So such a cute fall vibe for the kitchen. I just love it so much. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So let's turn the light out and see how it looks. Okay. So that is how it looks. Super, super cute. I love that. So yeah, there's that. Then we go outside. Woo! There's my wreath for my door. I have been looking for that all outside in my shed, trying to figure it out. So now we're outside. So there's that. Let's see. There's the rug. There's that. And there is that. So then these, I got these from Dollar Tree, the little solar lights. And, ooh, my little people are here. And then you can see that is there. And then at the end of my driveway, I got those little guys there on each side. So yeah. So adorable. And all this stuff is from Dollar Tree, like I said. So super, super, super cute. So yeah. So that is what the home looks like for the fall decor. So excited. So yeah, so what we're gonna do. So yeah, so I'm gonna step outside just to get some air because once again, I know I've been constantly saying like, oh, it's not a good week. Oh, it's been this week. And it just has, my situation and the separation has been just a up and down roller coaster for me emotionally. And I am so exhausted from it to the point where I just feel like, it's just doing me so much harm than good. And it just really sucks because it's not, again, in my marriage, there was no infidelity. There was no physical abuse. But however, we're a blended family and there's just a thing with my spouse's child. We did not get we don't see eye to eye or something. I don't know. And it's just a complacent of things and just constantly feeling unseen and unheard and not just misunderstood. And, it's just truly hard because the saying, man, good people are so hard to find is such a true saying. And I think that's why it's just so complicated because we are like, just in general, like good people. And it just, you know what I mean? Us not understanding each other and us not able to communicate, the dismissive, avoidant thing that I go through with him, when it pertains to us, it's just exhausting. I'm just so exhausted to the point I'm just like, man, my peace is disturbed. So, ladies, as you get older, it just, man, peace is everything. I can't stretch that enough. So, a little rough week. So I just try to, instead of sitting and just being down on the couch eating chips, I try to at least get out or try to like create or decorate to kind of get things moving in my mind. But it truly is a task. I don't know. It's more of a disappointment. Disappointment sucks, It's just disappointment. And I have so many things bottled up in the inside. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to therapy tomorrow. But, just so many things that you just feel like, man, you just can't say. I just feel just super isolated, and just alone. And I feel like a failure too. I know I mentioned that before. And that's only because I spent, like I said, my whole adult life trying to build and create a family that I've never had it's just fell to shambles and just is not right. And, so many things. So I'm trying not to beat myself up too bad, but it's just kind of hard, So, but we press forward. So my birthday's in October. I do know, like I told myself, I will be 37. I do not want to walk into my birthday with confusion and just uncertainty. And I don't want to walk into the new year with that either. So, even though it's a hard decision and, sucks, I just rather, have peace and, clarity with things. So, so who knows? But yeah, so we will try to get out to the mall and whatnot just to browse. I do need some perfume from Ulta, so I'll go there. And like I said, I have not been to Aritzia in a while, and I know they had a new drop, so I'm also gonna go there. So let's head that way. Okay, I forgot to show you guys this part of my bedroom. So it's a little pumpkin with the flower, and then this. There's nothing in it, but it's like, you know, bright gold little jewelry. So that on that side, and then the little pumpkin pillow, and then the same for this side. Really cute. Okay, I don't know what that was, but we are at Target. So we're at Target. I'm going to, what am I gonna do? I know I didn't run around, but I'm gonna go in here and get some lotion and stuff, and then Ulta is next door, and so I will try to go and get, I think, so I haven't got Versace Yellow Diamond in a while, so I think I'm gonna get that, and then Good Girl Blush. I think I'm gonna get that. Just the samples, just a little small, little tester samples. So yeah. All right, so I did go into Target, got my lotions, but so I just left Ulta. So this is what I got. Just a tester, Good Girl Blush. They really didn't have a lot of samples. And I got this. This is really good. It's one called Mill Bebe and then one called Supernatural. This line is actually really good. These bottles go for like $28, so it smells really good. So yeah, I just got those two things out of there, and so that is that. And then Starbucks out of Target. But yeah, so that is it for this vlog, you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up and just go back home now and just kind of chill out. But I thank you for watching my vlog. I think we are almost at 500 subscribers. Yay for that. So that is so cool. So we'll see what is more to come with that. I'm going to try to vlog as much as I can. Like I said, it's like an emotional roller coaster. Like just going through the motions of everything and really setting in that, you know, this is kind of pretty much over, you know, for us. And it's sad, you know, it truly is sad. But you know, so some days I'm good, and then some days, you know, not days, but moments. Some moments I'm okay, and then some moments I'm sad, and you know, he's sad, whatever. But however, we're going to press forward through. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.